Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sumera Kamal. First, the headlines. The OIC Istanbul summit has called for setting up an international committee of experts to probe the Israeli crimes in Gaza Strip. Prime Minister has expressed Pakistan's full solidarity with the Palestinians in the face of unbridled Israeli tyranny. In occupied Kashmir, the puppet authorities have imposed curfew-like restrictions in Srinagar to stop people from conducting a march towards Lal Chowk to register protest against Indian Prime Minister's visit to the territory. China's Air Force has landed bombers on islands and reefs in the South China Sea as part of a training exercise. And now the news in detail. The OIC Extraordinary Summit at Istanbul has called upon the UN Security Council to ensure accountability of unchecked Israeli crimes against the Palestinians in Gaza. In a communique issued after the summit, the OIC also urged the Security Council to uphold its legal obligations and provide international protection to the Palestinian people against the Israeli atrocities that are being carried out with impunity. The summit called for dispatching an international protection force to the Gaza to put an end to these Israeli brutalities. The communique also called for immediately establishing an international independent committee of experts to investigate the Israeli crimes in the Gaza Strip. It also urged the UN Security Council, the UN General Assembly, and the UN Human Rights Council to ensure early investigation of Israeli crimes within a precise time frame to provide justice to the victims. The communique reaffirmed full support to the Palestinian cause in the pursuit to attain their inalienable right to self-determination and establishment of their independent and sovereign state on the borders of June 4, 1967, with Al-Quds al-Sharif at its capital. Addressing the extraordinary OIC Istanbul summit, Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi expressed Pakistan's full solidarity with the Palestinian people in the face of unbridled Israeli tyranny. He called upon the OIC member countries to unify their ranks and evolve an effective response strategy to deal with the prevailing situation. The Prime Minister said the latest massacre of innocent Palestinians represents yet another brazen chapter in the 70 years of injustice to the people of Palestine. Shahid Khaqan Abbasi said the OIC must also follow up on its decisions to economic and other appropriate actions to change the behavior of the occupying forces. He said we should also consider the possibility of seeking the ICJ's advisory opinion on the illegality of recent actions by Israel and the United States. At the United Nations, Pakistan has underscored the need for implementation of United Nations Security Council resolutions on decades-old international disputes of Kashmir and Palestine without discrimination to pave the way for international peace and security. This was stated by Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Maliha Lodhi, in a debate at United Nations. Underlining that the Security Council should be more consistent and unbiased in its actions, she said there can, after all, be no peace without justice. Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal has said that the tragic death of 17 years old Sabika, the younger daughter of Pakistan, at Santa Fe is heartbreaking. In a tweet, he said, "Our Consul General, he is in touch with the family and the local authorities and is making efforts to arrange the earliest repatriation of the human remains." He also prayed for the departed soul. In occupied Kashmir, the puppet authorities have imposed curfew-like restrictions in Srinagar today to stop people from conducting a march towards historic Lal Chowk to register protest against the Indian Prime Minister's visit to the territory. Call for the march has been given by the Joint Resistance Leadership comprising Sayyid Ali Gilani, Mirwais Umar Farooq and Muhammad Yasin Malik. Meanwhile, the Indian police arrested the chairman of Hurriyat Forum, Mirwais Umar Farooq, when he defied his house arrest and attempted to lead the march towards Lal Chowk. The puppet authorities have also put Sayyid Ali Gilani, Muhammad Yasin Malik, and other Hurriyat leaders under house arrest or in custody to prevent them from leading the march. In Afghanistan, at least 8 people were killed and 43 others injured in a series of explosions at a stadium in Jalalabad city. China's Air Force has landed bombers on islands and reefs in the South China Sea as part of a training exercise. According to a statement issued from Shanghai, a division of the China's Army Air Force has organized multiple bombers to conduct takeoff and landing training on islands and reefs in the South China Sea in order to improve ability to reach all its territory, conduct strikes at any time, and strike in all directions. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.